It's a brisk winter night in Los Altos, California, and the Los Altos Eagles and Mountain View Spartans are gearing up for another standoff here at the Dude Angus Gym. Hello again, everyone. I'm Mike Messner, and I'll be bringing you the action from courtside here on KMVT. Well, the last time these two teams met, it was back on January 4th of this year, and the Spartans got the best of the Eagles, winning by a 65-46 score in a contest that was very tight in the first half. Mountain View went into the break leading only by 2 or 3 points, and then they pulled away in the third quarter and ended up winning fairly handily, 19-point margin. As we're sitting here tonight, the Spartans have a 13-5 record, and they're tied for first in the De Anza League with Los Gatos and Palo Alto. The Eagles have 8 wins against 9 losses and are alone in second place in the De Anza League. Clearly lots at stake for both schools tonight. Let's say just a few words about some of the people who help us out. The Post Restaurant provides a sophisticated ambiance, a diverse menu, and acclaimed service for exceptional guest experience. The Post, comfort food you can feel good about. Cranberry Scoop is an iconic gift boutique in downtown Los Altos that provides unique items in a charming space. The Cranberry Scoop is the gift store locals love. The Agency is revolutionizing real estate with a boutique approach, creative marketing, and cutting-edge technology. The Agency. Make yourself at home. The Peninsula Center of Cosmetic Dentistry offers a patient-centered approach that makes every client feel at ease. Transform your smile at the Peninsula Center of Cosmetic Dentistry. Looking at particular players you're going to want to watch, on Mountain View's side, you'll want to look at number 4, Jaden Miner. He's leading the Spartans in points per game, 12.7 points. That's nearly 3 times the national average. You'll also want to keep an eye on number 21, Brent Benyon. He leads the team in rebounds per game and assists per game. For Los Altos, probably want to keep an eye on number 23, Jerwayne Williams Jr. It's his second year on the varsity, and he has ambitions of going pro, so he's definitely somebody you'll want to keep an eye on if you're an Eagles fan. Well, we'll be hearing the starting lineups from both squads in just a minute, and then we'll be back with the beginnings of our contest. Don't go away. It's going to be a great one. Well, we have the starting lineups introduced for both squads. They're all on the floor, and we're just about ready to get this one started. Tyler Cairns there for the Eagles. And the Eagles win that one. That was Brent Benyon who was on the jump ball there for the Spartans. Eagles get the ball out. That's Andrew Yuan, number 11. It's his second year on the varsity. Shankar trying to get it in. That's broken up. And here come the Spartans. That's Jaden Miner, number 4. Almost lost it there. Coming around, passes it off. And those are the first points of the game, and that's how this game gets started. And that was for 3. The backcourt defense may be really disruptive to what the Eagles are trying to do tonight. We'll see. That's Yuan. Driving, now dishes it out. Shankar. There's Chu. Almost loses it. Cairns driving into the paint. Now he's going to have to dish it out. That one's broken up, and it's going to be an Eagle ball. 8-minute quarters. No fouls committed so far. And the referee having a little bit of a chat there with the folks at the scoring table. This game does not apparently have a PA announcer. They had asked me, but I'm here with KMVT tonight. And the conversation is continuing. Now the whistle goes, and there's Yuan trying to get it out to Chu. Chu for three, little short. And that's going to go back to the Spartans. Not sure if Colin was really prepared or psyched up to shoot that one, but he certainly didn't have enough power on it. Now the Eagles trying a full court press. There's Minor. Minor to Kim. Kim to Palmbush. Minor and down. 5-0 in the early going here in favor of the Spartans. Shu trying to get some. Now a cross-court pass. Shankar, bounce pass. Yuan pumps up. 2. And the Eagles are on the board. 6:10 to go here in the quarter. There's Benyon. Now to Minor. For three, and it's down. Aimed at the back part of the rim. That's what the experts tell you to do. Bill Sharman and the rest from the heady days of the Celtics. Now Yuan just trying to get out of the back court, and he does. Ditches it off. Now Shankar for three, and off the iron. Here come, that's Palmbush driving and dishing it out. Minor to Kim. Kim slowing it down, back to Minor. And the Eagles want to charge on that one. They're not going to get it. Back into the paint at the foul line. Now back out. Minor. Minor driving across the right post, no good. And that's Cairns with the rebound. Cairns usually getting about 0.9 rebounds per game. That one will help his average. Ooh, that was very close to being a travel, and that one. That's the second three-point attempt that has hit nothing on the part of the Eagles. And that's one of the reasons they're down 8-2 right now, about midway through the first period. Kim into the forecourt. Driving, dishes it out, and a layup. And that's about as textbook as it gets. And that was to Cole Palmbush, the freshman. And they want a timeout. So we'll step aside while both teams talk it out. It's 10-2 Mountain View. Don't go away. Welcome back to Dude Angus Gym. The demographics of both these teams are kind of interesting. Los Altos has no freshmen, 2 sophomores, 8 juniors, and 5 seniors on their squad. Mountain View a little bit more mature. Again, no freshmen, again 2 sophomores, but 8 juniors and 8 seniors. So a certain amount of maturity and experience that Los Altos does not have. And here comes Yuan trying to lay it in, and that's not going to go. Minor bringing it back into the forecourt. Now backing off a little bit. That was Benyon running interference. Now Benyon has the ball. Back out to Minor. And Los Altos picks it off there. That was Shankar on the interception. Or no, that was Gupta. I beg your pardon. Williams, jump pass over to Gupta. Now Yuan. Williams along the right post, and he's going to draw a foul. And he'll go to the line. Jerwayne Williams Jr. I had the pleasure of teaching him U.S. history last year, and I'm teaching him civics this semester. He's quite a guy. And he adds a point to the Eagle total there. Make that 2. Great form there by Jerwayne. So we got a 10-4 ball game now. There's Jackson Kim. Long pass over there to Billy Peer. Now Kim to Minor. To Benyon. Trying to find it now. Kind of a pump up. Passed over for 3 and won't go. It's off the iron. That's Shankar. Long pass and driving in. Pumps up. Draws the foul. Krish Gupta, number 10, playing guard. He is a junior. His first year on the varsity. Don't have any numbers for him or for most of the other players for the Eagles. Now some substitutions coming in and out. And Gupta doesn't get that one. That one's pulled up a 3rd time. Now it's still loose. And there you go. That was Manu Shankar, number 20. Dropping that. And Mountain View can't believe it. He draws the foul, and he's back at the line. Manu Shankar. His first attempt. We've had 3 foul line appearances in the space of a minute here for the Eagles. Manu is a junior. And he makes it a 3-point game here, 10-7 Spartans. And you can hear the Los Altos fans reacting here. Pretty good crowd for a Wednesday night. Turnaround, and he's gonna lose that one. It's gonna be an Eagle ball. Good defense there by Williams. So Los Altos, after falling behind pretty rapidly, now has brought it to within 3 points. And that's Chu, number 33, trying to break out of the back court. Covered by Minor. Now he makes it in. Dumps it off to Williams. William jump pass. That was to Sukur, number 35. And that's broken up and captured by the Spartans. Now it's a Minor. Palmbush for 3, and that one's a little long. And Los Altos trying to save it. It's out of bounds. The Spartans will keep hold of it. And referee signaling, are you going to send in a sub or not? Cole Palmbush, 6'2" junior, just made the impound pass. Now he's driving into the paint, dishes it off, and that one is off the side of the backboard. Good up, heads-up ball there by Williams. And here come the Eagles, trying to make it a 1-point game or maybe draw even. Sukur to Chu. Chu, and he may have taken an extra step there. And he can't believe it. And I think it's going to be a Mountain View ball. Ball's being inbound by Andre Rochelle. He's a 5'10" senior. And it goes back to Jaden Minor. Minor trying to get around with help from the screen. Dylan Louie directing traffic there. Trying to dish it out. That's to Rochelle. Rochelle dishing it back out to Minor. For 3. Won't go. And now Los Altos with about a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Los Altos has fought back very effectively so far. Williams dishes it out. Shankar driving back to Williams. Williams from the post and off the iron. And now the Spartans trying to build on a 3-point lead. Here's Rochelle to Louie. Back to Rochelle, now back to Louie. Louie thinking about a 3-pointer, now driving. pivots, dishes it out. Drives through, a whole lot of traffic there. There were 7 on the shot clock. They'll get an extra 35 seconds. It's Dylan Louie, 5'10" junior. It's his second year on the varsity. He's going to make the inbound pass there. Guarded by Dan Bita. Dished out Minor, now driving. That one won't go. And Dito Brown. Now, the Eagles trying to get rid of it, trying to make sure that Shankar didn't stay too long in the paint, and that got clogged up. And we're down to 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Minor holding on to it. Brown trying to get him to do something. Whoa. Almost got an over and back there. And the Spartans now driving now, dishing it out. 5 on the clock. 1, and the whistle goes, and I think Brown may have committed the offense there. And that's 2 team fouls on the Eagles right now. The Spartans have 3. 1.8 left on the clock. Time maybe to get one more bucket. And up it goes, and off the iron. So a fast start to this contest as Los Altos shows that they will not go quietly into this or any other night. We've played 1 quarter. It's 10-7 Mountain View. Don't go away. We're back here at the Dude Angus Gym, where Mountain View, perhaps predictably, has a narrow lead over the Los Altos Eagles. 10-7, but the Eagles did show that after battling back from an 8-point deficit, they are very much in this contest. So Mountain View trying to build on that lead, streaked in, and Minor had a layup and missed it. Dito Brown, number 2 now coming up. Passes to Bita, back to Brown. Brown to Bita. Bita trying to find some daylight to Yuan. Yuan going for 3, and he hits it, and we got ourselves a tie contest. Beautiful shot there by Andrew. He's played 16 games in the last 2 seasons, and he averages 1.3 points per game. And he just doubled that, almost tripled it. Now Mountain View driving, Minor to right under the hoop, and it's too hard. And there's a scramble for it. I believe Los Altos has it, and they do. Yuan being guarded from behind there by Dylan Louie. Now Brown trying to drive around, dishes it out, and that one's headed out of bounds. I think Los Altos will keep it. They will. Dito Brown, first year on the varsity, but has really made an impact. His teammates speak very highly of him. There's Yuan. Bita. Cairns for 3, and that one's going to go, and the Eagles now have a 3-point lead. First time they've led in this contest so far. And Mountain View's probably thinking, this is not the game we expected to play. That's Freeman, Chase Freeman, number 1 there. Gives it off to Louie. Louie to the post. And he draws the foul. Dylan Louie, second year on the varsity. He's played 41 games between the 2 years he's been there. 1.9 points per game. 0.4 assists, 0.9 rebounds. And don't have any statistics on his free throws, but that won't help. Substitutions coming in. Dylan Louie stands 5'10". And that one will go. And so Los Altos now has a 2-point lead. early in the second quarter. Tabita. Again, we have the full court press, and Yuan's having to spend some energy, and he takes it all the way by himself. Textbook layup and a 4-point lead now for Los Altos. Spartans into the forecourt. It's Billy Peer, number 2. He's also a baseball player. Freeman. Now that was Jaden Feller, number 23. Driving, faked, pulled up, and that was good for about a 9-footer. And it's a 2-point contest. Pass now to Yuan. Yuan slowing it down a little bit. Now to Chu. Yuan driving, and that layup was snuffed out. Cairns now with it. Good crashing the boards there. Chu driving, pumps up, and it won't go, and another air ball. And here come the Spartans looking to tie this one up again. That's Freeman. Now to Palmbush. And one of them took a spill. That was Jaden Feller, the 6'3" sophomore. Spartans will keep the ball. More substitutions on both sides. Jackson Kim, the 6-foot guard. He's a senior. He also on the varsity volleyball team. You might be seeing him a little bit later this year on KMVT. Now Minor trying to slow it down a little bit. Guarded by Yuan. Benyon. Now to Kim. Minor. Minor trying to drive through. Won't go, and ouch. That'll knock the wind out of most athletes, and that was Kavanaugh Horo. It's his first year on the squad, and he is in one of my civics classes this year. Quite a young man. So now it's Manu Shankar with the inbound pass. Yuan. Now being double teamed. To Shankar, drives into the paint, now dishes out. Williams got bumped a little bit, but he puts it home. And that's a 4-point lead again for the Eagles. Minor. Directing traffic. Now to Peer, number 2. To Palmbush for 3, and again, bad luck for the Spartan shooting game. Williams driving and in and out. What a heartbreaker. But the Eagles somehow or another keep a hold of it. There's Williams passing into Yuan. He's pivoting. Cairns driving. Williams not ready to pick up that one, but he does hold it. Shankar, Cairns for 3. No. Off the iron. That one's going to get out of bounds. And who's going to keep it? I believe that will go to the Spartans. Jackson Kim. He averages 5.7 points per game. Backcourt passing here. Now they bring it into the forecourt. Driving. Long pass there. They are able to pick it up, and again, no good. Hit a little bit too hard. Loose ball foul. Didn't see who was called on that one. But that does bring 5 team fouls for Los Altos. Let's see that one again. And you can see Yuan did the knocking out there, but it was called on Kevin O'Horo. Again, trying that same sort of baseball pass. And foul committed. I thought he had stepped out of bounds. So that'll be Miner who will be making the inbound pass. He's a sophomore, second year on the varsity. So you could say he's probably on his way to being a lifer in the Spartans. That one's almost deflected for three, and it's too long. And they get the rebound. Another 35 seconds. Miner to Palmbush. Palmbush driving along the right side. Whistle. And he traveled. And the Eagles will get the ball back with a 4-point lead and 2.5 minutes left in the half. Los Altos defense has really come alive in this second quarter. But you can't score without the ball. And there's Williams. Yuan on the give and go. Trying to find it now. It's loose. He's got it. A little bit of a tug of war going on there between Sukur and I think that might have been Brent Benyon. It was. Andrew Yuan all the way back out. Williams did well to hold on to that one. Shankar. Yuan now back to Williams. Williams driving, turnaround, off the iron. He gets the rebound. Second attempt, and he got it. 19-13. Less than 2 minutes to go in this one, in this half. Now double team there on Jackson Kim. Now Miner to Palmbush, to Benyon. Palmbush for three, and he hits it. And that is the first in several attempts that the Spartans have been able to score some points. 19-16 Eagles. Yuan off to Chu. Williams. And that one tipped. The Eagles retain possession. Under the hoop for three. Nails it. 22-16 Los Altos. And we've got about a minute to go in this half. And the Spartans realizing, and that one's almost lost there, but the Spartans realizing they're going to have to play some catch-up ball. To Miner. Miner thinks about a three, then dishes it out. Now for three. In and out. Another heartbreaker, and that was by Cole Palmbush, number 20. And Los Altos trying to get a pass in to, I think it might have been to Jerwayne Williams. Nothing doing. And so an unforced error there by the Eagles that could have extended their lead. Now we're looking at a 22-16 game. 36 left on the clock. Palmbush going for the layup. No, dishes out to Benyon, to Miner. Thinks about it, into the paint. Benyon, and in and out. And another bad luck shot from the arc there. 11 on the clock. Now a screen there by Benyon. Here comes Miner driving way too high. And Los Altos is just going to kill the clock and head into the locker room, and they do. So we're halfway done with this contest. And Los Altos staging a valiant comeback and one that they can be proud of. Let's see whether they can hold on. It's a 22-16 game. We'll be back after intermission. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Dude Angus Gym here at Los Altos High School. Before we get started with the second half, a word from some of the people who help keep us on the air. The Post Restaurant provides a sophisticated ambiance, a diverse menu, and acclaimed service for an exceptional guest experience. The Post, comfort food you can feel good about. Cranberry Scoop is an iconic gift boutique in downtown Los Altos that provides unique items in a charming space. The Cranberry Scoop is the gift store locals love. The Agency is revolutionizing real estate with a boutique approach, creative marketing, and cutting-edge technology. The Agency. Make yourself at home. The Peninsula Center of Cosmetic Dentistry offers a patient-centered approach that makes every client feel at ease. Transform your smile at the Peninsula Center of Cosmetic Dentistry. There were a lot of key plays, of course, in that first half. We have a few highlights we wanted to show you before we get started with our second half coverage. So this was typical of the luck or good fortune or whatever you want to call it. 3-pointers really helped bring the Eagles back to this. That's Andrew Yuan, and those are textbook shots, folks. And right there, you have Mountain View trying to come back from that, and they hit some also. But I think it's worth pointing out that Los Altos was down 10-2 at one point in the first quarter, and they have come all the way back, leading this contest now by 6 points. And a lot of that is off of the accurate 3-point field goals of this team, particularly Andrew Yuan and Tyler Cairns. But here we go with the second half of this contest. Minor. Now driving all the way around for 3, and that one's going to be a little bit wide, and Los Altos is quite happy just to watch that one go. So Mountain View wanting to get back into this game early, and their first attempt not successful. That's Yuan. Now into the forecourt, that's Shankar. Williams heading down low. Yuan, that's to Chu. To Sukur. Chu off the screen from the right post. Won't go. Tipped again. No good. Sukur trying for the layup a third time, and it still doesn't go. And that's a frustrating series there for the Eagles. Now here comes Minor trying to dish it out. Sort of a cascade there around the right post. There's Benyon at the left post. Now driving in, pivoting to Palmbush, and that won't go, but he does draw the foul. Cole Palmbush going to the line. Cole's played 18 games for this Spartan varsity squad, 12.3 points per game, 1.4 assists, 2.4 rebounds, 1.5 steals, and 0.1 blocks, and that'll add to his average there in points per game. You can see that again, and you can see that he probably got clobbered 3 ways to Sunday on that one, going for the layup. And that one's in and out. So the Spartans, but they do get it back, and there's Palmbush, and he nails it. And just like that, we're in a 2-point game. So now the Spartans beginning to breathe down the Eagles' necks. There's Shankar going all by himself. Double teamed, and it's stolen. And there's going to be a looped pass there to Minor. Minor driving, changes positions. That won't go. Loose ball. And who's going to come up with it? I believe the Spartans will. As the Spartans are not content to draw close. They want to regain this lead and build on it. Palmbush to Minor. Minor driving into the paint now to Benyon. Benyon a little short on that one. It might have hit the backboard. And here come the Eagles. Now into the forecourt. Benyon trying with a backhanded steal there. There's Chu to Yuan. Yuan bounce pass to Sukur. Sukur's down in the corner. Now Good attempt at a steal. That one's all over the place. Williams comes up with it as they retain possession. 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get rid of it soon, and pass is broken up, and the Spartans have it again. For 3, and he hits it. And the Spartans retake the lead after what seemed like a very long run for Los Altos. They now have the advantage by 1 point, 23-22. And the whistle goes, and Los Altos wants a timeout. So we'll let them sort that out. We'll be back. It is Mountain View by 1. Don't go away. As we're coming back here to the game, you can see that that shot out of the corner is the one that put Mountain View ahead again by a single point, but still with the lead. That was by Billy Peer, the 5'11 senior guard, who's also on the varsity baseball team for the Mountain View Spartans. And now the Eagles trying to regain the lead. Cairns thinking about a 3. There's Yuan, Williams, Shankar. Too much traffic. Still trying to find their way in. Yuan, pull-up jumper, and it's going to be too far, and Miner gets the rebound. Spartans try to build on what they're doing. Miner. And too many steps by Billy Peer. And Los Altos razzing that little mistake. 4:53 left in this third quarter. Eagles coming through traffic. That's Yuan. Now he's going to dish it out. Almost lost it there, did Cairns. Now to Williams. Williams gets it taken away from him, and on a fast break, here come the Spartans. 2-on-1, nothing doing. Then Benyon gets the rebound. Now it's Palmbush. One of the Eagles took a spill there. He seems to be okay. Now Miner sort of directing traffic. That's Kim. Kim with an inbound pass. Underneath lay-in, and it's a 3-point lead for Mountain View. Yuan off the pass from Williams for 3, and that one's perfect, and we got a tie game. Los Altos is not going to let the third quarter get away from them the way it did on January 4th. So now driving, that's Kim. Layup, not quite enough on that. Now there's a little bit of a tug of war. And are we going to have a jump ball? I'm not sure. All right, the Eagles will retain possession. I think Shankar is getting ready to take the inbound pass or give it. He does. Chu trying to get into the forecourt. Loops it to Williams. To Yuan. Back to Chu. Chu looking for some direction from the Eagle bench. Now Cairns driving out to Williams. Williams driving, puts it up, won't go. And Mountain View comes up with it, but Los Altos says not so fast. And that may have been a foul on Jerwayne Williams. And it's his second foul. Second team foul for the Eagles. Or third, I should say. (25-25). 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Benyon dishes it out to Miner. Miner for 3, and just off. Probably missed it by about an inch. Here comes Chu to Williams. Chu driving along the left side. Turnaround, pull up off the iron. Somebody get the rebound. Cairns with the rebound in the third attempt, and Los Altos pulls ahead. And this crowd really enjoying this contest. Miner into the forecourt. Palmbush, now back to Minor. Minor driving in, now for three, no! Benyon gets the rebound. Palmbush driving, probably a little bit too far away from the pin to get that one. All the way down, and Williams reaches in, nails it, and I think he may have drawn the foul too. Jerwayne Williams, my goodness. So the Eagles with a 4-point lead, and Jerwayne Williams looking to add to it. So cross-court pass, and he just got, I think, nicked on the wrist by Jaden Feller, number 23. So here's Jerwayne Williams. And that first one's a little short, and that was going to be 1-and-1. And another foul called. I wasn't sure what the call was, but that was against Jackson Kim, number 11. Dito Brown back into the game, and that one goes right into the hands of Benyon. And Benyon out to Minor, and Minor had all day but decided not to take the shot. Now Palmbush for three, and he hits it. Now it's a 1-point game, and Mountain View is going to take a timeout because they want to see how they can get that last point. We'll let them work it out while we step aside and take a breather ourselves. It's 29-28 Los Altos. We're back at the Dude Angus Gym, where this has been a highly contested third quarter, just like we hoped we'd get. As I alluded to at the top of the show, the last time these two teams met, Mountain View ran away with the third quarter, outscoring the Eagles 23-12, and that has not been the case this time. Here's Chu. Shankar almost losing that one. He pivots, gets the dribble. Now to Brown. To Shankar. Chu for three. Oh, off the iron. And it's deflected out of bounds. I think that might have been off of Tyler Cairns. But Mountain View will get the ball back with a 1-point deficit. Minor into the forecourt. For three from Palmbush, and that's in and out. And Los Altos gets the rebound. Now it's over to Brown. Brown's going to bring it up for the Eagles. Trying to evade the double team, and it's taken away from him. That was a great steal there by Minor. And Mountain View, are they going to take a timeout? It looks like they are. Okay, while there's that discussion going on, we'll step aside for just a minute. Still 29-28, don't go away. Well, the coaches are certainly just as invested in this as the players, and if you look at the standings, Los Altos wants to get a piece of that first place spot, which is now occupied by Pali and Mountain View, and I think Los Gatos was the other team. Los Altos would like a piece of that. So that's Palmbush, and he lays it in, and the Spartans have regained the lead late in the third quarter, and there's a deflection, and Minor does come up with it. So Mountain View have the ball again. Short from the foul line, and that one won't go, but it's rebounded, it's out of bounds. And Mountain View will keep it. That was about a 10-footer that didn't quite go. So Palmbush will now make the inbound pass. And that's out to Feller. Now Minor. Palmbush. And Palmbush had it poked away. And it looks like Mountain View is going to keep it. And the coach is saying, what is going on here? Anyway, just a minor setback there. No offense there, Jaden. Now into the paint. Back out, long shot by Jaden Miner. That one won't go, and Los Altos on the break. Stolen, and it's as time expires. That may be Los Altos' ball when we come back, but we've played 3, and Mountain View leading by 1 in a game that they were probably not expecting to be this close. I think they can probably depend on it being this close to all the rest of the way. We'll take a timeout. Don't go away. So we're back here as we start the 4th quarter, and Los Altos finding themselves a point down, but certainly a much closer game than the last time these two teams met. There is Chase Friedman, who is bringing them up. Now trying to work it in. Palmbush to Benyon. Now into the corner. And Benyon all alone. And that one's going to be turned over. And the Eagles are going to take that one after having dodged a bullet that would have increased the deficit by probably 3. And now, diving attempt to get that inbound pass, and the referee says, come on over here. Let's try that again. Now he makes the inbound pass. That's Shankar. Williams now has it. He brings it into the forecourt. Cairns driving in. Now back out to Williams. A lot of double teaming going on by Mountain View. They want to keep this lead. Sukur tried to muscle it up, and there's Shankar with the lead, the lay-in, and Los Altos regains the lead, I should say. Very close game, just what we hope we get from these crosstown rivals. Freeman now over to the corner for 3 from Palmbush, and it's a little too hard. And Sukur comes up with the rebound, and Los Altos now bringing it up without the full court press by the Spartans. With a 1-point lead and looking for more. Cairns directing traffic. Sukur under the hoop. Williams, no, not enough. But Williams gets his own rebound, and then he loses it. Foul called. And Jerwayne Williams headed to the line. I think that was called on Jackson Kim, number 11. No, he's not going to the line, I beg your pardon. So Colin Chu will do the inbound now. Williams for 3. He's going to be a little short, but Shankar with the rebound, nothing there. Chu with another rebound. Pull up too far. And now Mountain View on a fast break there, and Miner decided to slow it down for 2 now, for 3 rather, from 2. And now Los Altos with the ball again. Here's Shankar. And an attempt there by Miner to slap it away, and he'll get the foul on that one. Los Altos retains possession. Cairns to Sukur. Sukur trying to find a place for it. He loses it on the pass to Chu, and now Miner has it again for the Spartans, and they're trying to tie the game, and they go ahead. And that's going to be a 32-31 score, plus the free throws. So Jackson Kim trying to add to the 1-point lead that the Spartans have. And he does. So now 33-31. And Los Altos wanting to keep this competitive. There's Williams. Williams keeping the dribble, driving, doing it all by himself. It's blocked. And he takes a hard landing into the paint, and I think he will go to the line. And he will. Jerwayne Williams cuts it to a 1-point contest. Yuan coming back into the game, replaces Suker at number 35. So now Jerwayne Williams with a chance to tie the game once again. And it's too short, and it's still a 1-point lead for the Spartans. 5:30 left to go. Mountain View, knowing that they can't hold on to that lead forever. They can't get complacent. Back to Minor. 12 on the shot clock. Benyon trying to find a place to dish it out, and he does. Bounces it back, and that's Benyon, and he's going to draw the foul. Or is it Alex Cunningham? Oh, they saw the three. It's Cunningham. Alex Cunningham, haven't seen much of him tonight. It's his first year on the varsity. He is a 6'4" junior, tied for the tallest on the team. And he's going to take the foul. I believe that may have been from either Williams or Chu. So now he's at the line, and the Spartans keep a 2-point lead, or will they? Minor for three. That one's off the iron. And now Yuan with that. And a couple of players hitting the deck. Now Los Altos trying to tie this up. Less than 5 minutes to go, and that one's deflected. Great steal there, lays it in. Great job there by Jackson Kim, and now it's a 4-point lead that Los Altos has to overcome, and Mountain View back to the full court press. Shankar. Whistle goes, and Los Altos wants a timeout. So maybe they want to disrupt the Mountain View momentum, but we'll let them do that. We'll be back in just a minute. It's 36-32 Spartans. Back here at the Dude Angus Gym, as we have 4:34 left to go in this contest, and Mountain View probably feeling like they're in familiar territory now with a 4-point lead, but that is far too small a margin where you can count out the Los Altos Eagles. The way they've played tonight, they've earned respect if nothing else. Now Yuan bringing into the forecourt. Suker. Back to Yuan. Cairns. Suker with a turnaround jumper. It's going to be off the iron. And now Mountain View with a chance to extend the lead. Minor. I think Mountain View may be trying to kill the clock a little bit at this point. And that one's knocked up. And here comes Los Altos on the fast break. Lays it up, and it's too hard off the glass. And Mountain View has it again. 2-on-2. Make that a 3-on-2. Bobbles it. Pull-up jumper. Won't go, but he does draw the foul. And Jackson Kim go to the line again. Los Altos now with 5 fouls. That one called on Tyler Cairns, number 30, his second. And that one's going to be in and out. So let's see what happened there. And Cairns, I think, may have done a little bit of a hand check there. In any case. And that one goes. So it's 37-32 now. Los Altos realizing now they're going to have to turn on the afterburners, and foul called there on Billy Peer, number 2, and he can't believe it. Walking away saying, oh, what did I do? What did I do? We'll take another look at that one. And that one sent Jerwayne Williams to the deck. I didn't see exactly what the contact was, but it was certainly enough for Jerwayne to lose his balance. And now Los Altos down by 5. They cannot afford to go any further into debt here against the Spartans. Cairns pivoting, now driving, dishes it off, and did he take? Nope, that one's gonna be called on Billy Peer again, number 2. That brings the Mountain View total to 6 fouls. No, that was on Brent Benyon, I beg your pardon. That's his 4th foul. For 3, and that one's just gonna be off the mark. And Los Altos, and now Palmbush takes a spill, and it's gonna go over to the Eagles, and Palmbush also giving a look of disbelief, saying he was obstructed, and the Mountain View coach isn't happy about it either. He better get off the court or he's gonna get some sort of technical. Now Yuan bringing it up for the Eagles. Williams to Chu, too far out. Williams picks up the dribble. Yuan pivoting, keeping the dribble. And Los Altos wants a timeout. Interesting choice. So we'll keep it here. This looks like it may be a very short timeout. Well, after tonight's contest, Mountain View will be going home to play against the Saratoga Falcons. That'll be happening this Friday night. And the Los Altos Eagles will be in Cupertino against the Pioneers. So obviously tonight's game very consequential, and we may have an entirely different setting for the De Anza League by the time those 4 teams play the day after tomorrow. .255 to go in this one. Here's Los Altos coming back. There is Los Altos rally. They've come out in force tonight to root on the Eagles. And now back to the action. 2:55 to go. Los Altos down by 5. They need to start scoring. To Williams. Now back to Chu. Chu making a signal. Cairns with the screen, and it's stolen. And Mountain View comes up with it again. And that's got to be frustrating for the Los Altos bench. And now Palmbush. Now to Minor. Kim to Palmbush for 3, and he hits it. And that makes it an 8-point deficit with 2:20 to go. And now you may begin to sense that Los Altos is running out of time and running out of chances, as there is a foul called. And that's against Benyon. No, I beg your pardon. That just came up. That's against Minor. That's his 2nd foul of the half. And we're into the bonus. So here's Andrew Yuan, and he cuts the lead to 7. Los Altos cannot afford to get any further behind here. They can cut it to 6 right now. And they do. So now we got a 6-point contest. 2:13 to go. Mountain View's gonna have to play kill the clock a little bit. Or are they? They're gonna go for another one. Laid in, and he draws the foul. Back to an 8-point lead for the Spartans. as the water is getting deeper for the Eagles here in the fourth period. Jackson Kim, and he makes it. So now 9 points for Los Altos to make up. And Mountain View's not giving them any sort of quarter. Mountain View's wanting a shove there. Cairns for three, off the rim. Frustration. And that Los Altos bench has got to be wondering, how do we beat these guys? 2 games in a row. Kim to Benyon. Benyon on the screen, now Minor. Minor. Palmbush back to Benyon. 11 on the shot clock, and they hit it. And with 1:23 left, the Eagles are on the verge of their second straight loss to their crosstown rivals. Williams with the rebound, and it's not quite enough. 1:10 to go. Baseball pass up there. And now double teaming, and Williams does come away with the steal. Tries to drive, and he takes a seat on the pavement. The Eagles will retain possession. There's under a minute to go now. And Jackson Kim kind of wondering what's going on here. Cairns. Now he tried to pass it off. Maybe to Chu. Minor got in the way, and the Eagles will have the inbound pass from the far side. Yuan trying to find Chu. There he is. Chu for three. Nails it! 46-37, and Los Altos is going to take a timeout. So we'll step aside while they figure this out in the waning moments of this contest. It's 47 for Mountain View, 36 for Los Altos. We'll be right back. Well, there you can see a crowd of Los Altos High School fans, mostly students, of course, and a lot of familiar faces in that crowd, I'll tell you. But also a little bit of resignation on some of their faces as they realize with 46 seconds left in this and their team down by 9. Sun is setting fast on the Eagles. Inbound pass, and Brown bumping there. That's the 7th team foul for the Eagles. And back we go to the line. Cole Palmbush, who's had a very hot hand tonight. And that one shows he's cooling down, but he has nothing to be ashamed of this evening. Williams, Yuan, and it's blocked. And Minor, who before tonight had a 0.0 blocking average, may have done his first of the year right there. Los Altos does retain possession. Yuan pumping up. Now he goes for three, and that one's going to be short. Mountain View very content to just let that one go. 30 seconds even left in this one. Jaden Minor just got my vote for most valuable player of this game. Minor with the inbound pass. Now over, and the whistle goes, and I think that's a foul on Los Altos. That's their 8th team foul. That's going to go against Stuart Cash, number 21, his first foul. We haven't heard much from Stuart tonight. But Stewart does also play on the varsity baseball team for the Eagles. Now Jaden Minor. And it's a 10-point advantage. Both teams in the bonus now. Minor perfect on that stand at the foul line. And Los Altos going for three, and yet again off the iron. And Chu with a foul there. Again, trying to stall for time. Let's see what happened there. Certainly we understand the strategy. And it was just a slap on the elbow, and it may have been intended to misguide the pass, and then Minor saying something there to Colin Chu. And Chu's at the line. Or Minor's at the line. And Minor continues to be perfect from the free throw line, if I'm not mistaken. And now Mountain View's piling on the points. It's a 13-point advantage for the Spartans. Los Altos not going down without a fight, and say that for them. Chu driving, he does get the lay-in. And that should just about do it. And for the second time in a single month, the Mountain View Spartans triumph over their crosstown rivals, the Los Altos Eagles. Let's see if we have some highlights here to show you from those last few moments. And that one's a three-pointer. Three-pointer by Tyler Cairns off the glass. Lay-in by Andrew Yuan. From the foul line, overcoming some tough defense there. That was Jackson Kim. Now Palmerst. And again, Palmbush. For three. And those three-point shots for both sides are coming in the earlier stages of the game. Late in the game, Los Altos wasn't having any luck at all from the arc. There's another one. That's Colin Chu. Got that one. Yuan with a long one to Jerwayne Williams. We talked about that one a little earlier. Another three for Palmbush. Jackson Kim with the layup. And another layup by Kim. And a third one. Extremely difficult to do. And another two there. And the last shot there by the Eagles, it did find its mark, but by that time, the decision had pretty much been rendered. So we got to say thank you to a few people here as we wrap up. I can start by saying that the athletic director of Los Altos High School is Michelle Noeth. The principal is Wynn Satterwhite. The assistant principals are Galen Rosenberg, Fabian Medina Morales, Nick Bettencourt, and Kristen Castillo. And so that's going to do it for everybody here at KMVT. This is Mike Messner reminding you, run for the roses, but don't forget to stop and smell them. We'll see you next time.